Hey guys! I know it has been a while since I've made a video and I'm so late on my March wrap up. I have some explaining to do, but don't worry, all your questions will have answers. Man, have I been busy. To clarify my lack of videos, I am actually making a series called What I Do When I'm Not Reading or something along those lines, and I basically vlogged my last weekend for y'all. And I'm going to put the clips together and show it for you guys, so just so you can kind of see that, like, I'm not just like sitting around avoiding you. I'm actually out doing things, and that's why I can't film or read, which gets me to my next point, which is I read 2.5 books for March, and I don't know where the time went. I was just wrapped up with school, and I told myself, like, you know, you're gonna read a lot of books, like, you're really excited about these books, and it just never happens. But I also am going to be conjoining my April TBR, because I figure that way it's a lengthier video and it's not just me being like, I suck at reading, watch me. You know what I mean? And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button below. I have a lot of new content coming up. So let's get started with my wrap up. The first book I read in the month of March was Mrs. Dalloway. I read this for my English class and I did not like it. I thought it was very okay, and I think I liked it more after we had like really delved into like what it was really about, like all the concepts, why she used certain imagery, things like that. But for first read through, I really didn't like it. I felt that Woolf took a lot of time describing a simple thing, and I was like, come on, let's get to the goods. I want to hear about Peter and Clarissa. Like, don't give me what the flowers look like. Which that sounds so like catty. I apologize. But yeah, I really did think that if this was a little bit less imagery and more development on the characters, I think I would like this more. I do think, however, though, that it's a quick read for a classic, so if you're looking to get into the classics, this would be like a good place to start. The next book I read, I'm not sure if it's considered a classic, but I also read it for my English class, and it's actually kind of big, so I'm proud of myself. It is Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison, and yes, these are my post-it notes, which I only took in one portion of the book, because we have to take notes for when we read, obviously. So I had to take visual imagery notes. Obviously I tried this and it didn't work out because I just stopped doing that, but that's why there's post-it notes. This is an old copy. It's actually very ripped, and the person, whoever had this before me, would underline things and write little notes in the margin. I did really enjoy this. This is really weird, but I've always liked books that are from our African American narrator's perspective on racial issues. I don't know why. Like Roll of Thunder, Hear My Cry, To Kill a Mockingbird, now Invisible Man, like those have all been like favorites of mine that I've read in school, and I really just think it has to do with like the discussion, what they bring up, and like all that stuff. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, I really did enjoy this. This was like a 500-page book, and it took us like the entire month to read, and I really did like this. I recommend everyone pick this up and I recommend everyone picks up and reads this, because I thought it was like really good, and it brings up a lot of interesting things. Okay, so those are the books I finished. These are the books I started / didn't finish, but plan to. You guys, literally, I'm so mad at myself. Outlander. Remember this one? The one that's literally been in videos for the last, like, I don't know, 3 months. I've been trying to read this since January, I think. Yeah, I'm still not even close to done. I am on page, what page is this? 325. But you wanna know what? I really am enjoying it. I read 125 pages, I guess, over the course of the month, which is saying a lot because I really did zip reading. I really do like this. I can't find time. I need to finish this. It's good. It's really good. And the other book I started but haven't actually gotten that far, I'm on page 54, is The Glass Castle, and I really am liking this. It's just so hard to read. It's so sad, guys. It's so sad. I haven't cried yet, but I want to. So this book is definitely harder for me to pick up because I know every time I pick it up, I'm literally on the verge of tears, and that's just like, it's like more of an emotional read, but I am really liking it. I think her writing is amazing, and what she has to say is like really important. So those were the books I read / started to read. Obviously, I did not finish my TBR, not even close, and I am so mad at myself for that. I don't even know. Now for my April TBR. I actually don't have the books with me because they are packed, but you'll see them at the end of the month. So first book is obviously I'm going to finish Outlander. Told myself I'm going to finish it. I'm pretty sure I can knock out a lot of it. So this is the first book I plan on finishing. Next, I plan on finishing The Glass Castle. Obviously, I started it. I got finished. Because you finish what you start. You know, life lesson right there. Life lesson with Lily. I am reading I Am Malala because I want to hop on the bandwagon. It is an autobiography by a woman, a girl actually. She's like 18, 19. Her name is Malala Yousafzai. I'm totally butchering her name there. I apologize. But I got it as a gift 2 years ago and never read it. So I'm going to read it now and I'm really excited. And then, if I finish all those books, which I hope I do, I plan on reading the second Outlander book, which I want to say is something to do with ambers. It has like a goblet on the front. It's yellow and has a goblet on the front. So I plan on reading that because I'm really impressed with the way Outlander's going. I think it should be really good. So those are the books I have read this past month and plan to read this month. Please thumbs this video up. Comment down below what you guys are planning to read this month or have read this past month. And also if you have any video suggestions. I've recently been coming up with new ideas and I would love your input as well. Bye!